What are your passions outside of music?
Still music.
So there's no passion outside music. All the
No
passion is
passion
reserved for
outside
music.
music except making money.
Ah,
Making money. Yes,
okay.
making
That,
money.
that, that one is real passion. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Well Actually podcast. I am your host, Toju. Glad you're able to join us today. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment letting us know where you're watching from. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or iHeart, leave us a 5-star review. Throughout this month on the Well Actually podcast, we have a special project called Women in Afrobeats, and we're going to talk to some amazing female artists to hear about their journeys, creative processes, and frankly, the unique challenges they face in the music industry. I hope you'll join us for this. First up, we have a very special guest, and I know I say that all the time, but that's because we constantly get special guests. And she also happens to be my cousin. Please welcome the lovely and talented Mofe Boyo. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm very good. Thank you.
Okay, okay. So before we get into like the specifics of your journey in music, what even got you into it, and all that, uh, I first of all want to say thank you for coming on to the show. And I want to share a quick story with you about how I even found out you were into music.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so mom she sent me a video and she was like, "Oh, check out this video," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then she's like, "Yeah, that's your cousin." I'm like, "Ah." She's like, "Yeah, that's no." She didn't say your cousin. She was like, "Oh, that's Mofe." Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Who's Mofe?" She's like, "Bubemi." I'm like, "Oh," because I know you're Bubemi, not Mofe. So I'm like, "What is happening
Yeah.
here?" And then and then I went to go watch the video. I was like, "Are you serious?" And then she's like, "Yes, that's her." And then when we met up at Auntie's birthday, and then you like we'll even jump into that. I was like, So it's just I'm just the only one that can sing, basically. That's that's what they're telling me
maybe
now.
maybe you need to try.
You know what? I'll talk to my wife about it and see if she's okay.
Okay. Well,
Let me not go and embarrass my family. But yeah, so
okay.
I just wanted to put that in there because I like it wasn't just surprise, it was like even pride in all of it. Just like I I I've been I enjoyed the song that I was listening to, and I was like, when did this start? When can we do more? I was even trying to record while I was in Nigeria, but the timeline didn't line up because
Mm, yeah.
it was such a short turnaround. But yeah, so welcome to the show. So let's now
Thank
get
you.
started on that. Like, what
Mhm.
inspired you to even pursue a career in music? Like, how did that journey begin?
Well, for me, it's been a long time coming. I would say that it's a thing I've been doing from childhood. Like I've always been active in church. Um, any activity in church, just see me. Like if there's any event going on in church, you must see me there. That I want to sing. So it's been a thing that I've been doing for from childhood. Yeah, and I never stopped practically. It's just been me, music. So music has been like a very practical part of my life all along.
Okay, so when did that go from church to doing it professionally, seeking out I don't want to say like a record deal, but at least getting into the space of releasing music.
I would say that that was when I practically gained admission into the University of Benin. Yes, it all started from University of Benin, 100 level. Well, it was a thing that I had a lot of friends, I had a lot of friends, and they all know that I do music. And somehow I was just in class reading one day, and a friend of mine came to me and said, Mofe, there's a glow rock and roll thing going on. We want you to come and rap. Because I started as a rapper. I used to be a rapper. Yes, yes. I used to be a rapper. I never used to sing anyway. Though I used to sing while in church, when I was way younger, special numbers and all of that. But to be frank, I started as a rapper. So yes, I went on the show. It was a glow rock and roll show that happened in Unibending, and yes, I rapped with like let's say 15 people, guys, and I came second anyway. So yes, it was like a contest, and we were just going on along. Yeah, we were freestyling, and I actually came second. Yes.
See, like we're already making revelations here. Okay, this is wow. Okay, so when did the turn from rap to singing come about? Like, was it shortly after this competition? Was it a decision you made? Was it a decision that was made by with like advice from someone else? Like, how did that come about?
Okay, I would say that there was a song that came to me. I had that song while I was sleeping. It came as a dream. So I saw this white woman singing that same song. It's called High School Lover. And when I woke up, I didn't forget the song. So I went back and said, okay, I'm trying to sing. I can't sing this song. So I had to go to music school. So I enrolled into a music school just because of that song called High School Lover. Because I wanted to be able to score the song because I could still remember the song vividly. So I went to a music school. I learned how to sing properly. Yes, so that's the whole, that was what motivated me into singing.
So, how long was this music school?
I did 6 months.
Okay.
Yes, 6 months.
And
Yeah.
and like were there what were the specific classes? Was it just vocal training? Was it like music theory? What was it?
No, just vocal training,
Oh
practically. Yeah.
wow.
Yes,
6 months
vocal
straight
training.
of vocal training.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. See, so it's good for the audience to know that the artist takes the work as seriously as the listeners do, or even more seriously than the listeners, because
Oh, yes, yes.
yeah. So that's wow. That's very interesting. So do you have like so beyond that rock and roll show that you had, what was your first performance then as a singer then?
That was when I opened the show for Rhythm Unplug, still in
Okay.
Benin. I opened for Moit. Yes, that was my first major performance. I cannot remember the year, but yes, that was my first major performance.
For you said for Mohit?
Mohit, yes,
Okay.
yes. Then I had Sunday Are. He currently manages Wizkid. He was my first manager ever, or I would say he discovered me. To be frank, like he pointed to my brother and said, "Oh, she's good. I think you guys should take her serious. Let's pay attention to her. Let's groom her." So yes, it was Sunday Are who actually made me feel like, okay, I think there's something I'm doing that's special. Yes, so it made me open for the bench and the more it's cool. That was Rhythm Unplug. I cannot place the year, but yes, Rhythm Unplug. Yeah.
So at that point, how many songs did you have? Were you singing original songs? Were you singing covers of songs? How did that go about?
Original song, but I think I had just maybe that was my first single ever. Yes, I think so.
And which one is that? Was that Boogie Down or which one?
No, it wasn't Boogie Down. I think that was Show Me Your Logo or Show Your Logo. Yes, Show Me Your Logo.
Oh, huh.
Yes, Show Me Your
Okay.
Logo.
So so right out the gates you were with like heavy hitters already.
Abio, well,
Yes. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So do you beyond the people that were there, like the headliners, do you remember anything else from that performance?
Well, I would say I climbed the stage with a friend, a male friend also that was trying to back me up. We were trying to get people, cheer people up, and all of that. Yeah, it wasn't that great because I was way very young and nobody knew me then. So, of course, it was weird and it was also fun. At least it gave me some boost and confidence.
Okay.
So, I would say average.
Okay.
Average.
Okay. I mean, is at least it wasn't a disaster.
No, no, it wasn't.
Okay.
Frankly, it
That's
wasn't.
that's
Yeah.
yeah. So that's okay. I like that. I like that. So obviously we all have like family members who would encourage. But I mean, like outside of that, people who didn't know you from anywhere specifically, but came in and like they see the talent, they either are encouraging you or even trying to invest in you, but like that sort of external, I don't even want to call it validation, but sort of a stamp on this is something that you could really do.
Yes, okay. I think way far back in that was I'm trying to remember the date or the year rather. But yeah, I had a song with Lorella. He had one very massive song then called Enemies. So somehow I don't know, he came to my estate, and there's this. I had a big fan actually in my estate as well. I had people who knew I could sing. That was in VGC. So then Mr. Lima called me. Mr. Lima is a Frenchman. He works with Globacom. So he called and said, so he was was there when I did the Glow Rock and Roll rap. So he
Okay.
believed in me from there. So he called me and said, "Oh, Mofe, come through. Durella is here. I played him your song. He likes it. He wants you guys to do a song together." So immediately we
Wow.
went into the studio and we just made a hit song. It's called "Oh Lord Have Mercy," Lord Have Mercy or something. Yes, that was I think in 2015 thereabouts. Yes, 16, 15 thereabouts. Yes.
Wow. So
Um,
you've been doing this for a while.
yeah, music is just part of my life. Me and music has been on the journey. We've
Okay.
been on the journey. Yes.
Okay. So let me do this for anyone who hasn't heard any of your songs yet, but I'm sure after this interview they're going to go and listen to the whole discography. How would you describe your sound?
Um, okay. For now, let me say I'm back in the studio. I'm experimenting. I'm
Okay.
trying to experiment new sounds. But for now, I my sound is called urban classic.
Okay.
It's more like a genre that I created for myself under Afrobeats.
Okay.
I think practically the Westerners have tagged Nigerian music or African music all Afrobeats. So mine is urban classic, and
Okay.
I try to blend old school vibes with the latest sound out there.
So if you're trying to uh, let someone know based on another artist, is there any artist that you say your sound is similar to, or is there any artist that someone else would say reminds them of you or you of them?
For me, like I said, music has been a journey from. I moved from being a rapper to a singer, and yes, I did a song called "Boogie Down." So "Boogie Down" is an Alter song, and over time, I noticed that when I did Boogie Down, I did Botany. So people kept saying, "Oh, you sound like Simi, you sound like Asha." So
Okay.
yes, you sound like Simi, you sound like Asha. So it's a good one. I love it, but I just had to, recall back and say no. I don't want to be described as Simi or Asha. I want to create something new for myself. So I've always been experimenting practically, but I'd say for now, if you want to describe my music or say, oh, Mufe sounds like, I think maybe Omale, Victoni,
Okay.
Niniola, Niniola Omale Victoni. So this is where I am right now.
Okay. All right. No, that's very helpful in letting people know, at least even if it's not the vibe, the even just the vocals, the melodies, things like that are part of it. So no, that's really good to hear. So right now, are you signed to like a label? Are you independent? Are you in one of these hybrid situations where you have your creative freedom, but you're attached to a corporate entity? How would you describe like your status right now in music?
For now, I'm independent. I
Okay.
do my thing myself. For now,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
No label yet. Yeah.
Okay. And have you found that, like, how have you found that in terms of difficulty or like of breaking through? Like, is like, have you found any difficulty in that when it comes to doing it as an independent artist?
Well, I would say yes and no. Music is business.
Okay.
It's a serious business. Yeah, let's leave talent aside.
Uh-huh.
You understand? So music is serious business, and we have to like I have to come into realization that okay, music is business. So you need a major investor, except you have the capital practically. So if you don't have the capital, then you need a lot of money to pump into the music because it's more like music is more like you created like a product. You have a product you want to market, so you need money to, of course, to put the product out there practically. So now I'm doing it myself for now, of course, but of course I'm open to bigger investors coming into the picture to to partner with me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it should definitely be a partnership because we've heard a lot of stories about artists signing deals and then a couple years later they're regretting it because some of the deals are not necessarily the best thing, like in
Not
their best
very good.
interest. Yeah, so I get it. So have you found that you have a lot of creative freedom since you're independent, since you're not beholden to any label, they are not offering instructions and claiming it's advice?
Yes, I'm independent solely. I don't even have a manager, so I think I'm managing myself for now. Yes.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, I don't have a manager. I'm just doing it for all by myself for now. Yes. Sometimes you don't need to attach too much to yourself, because you may just get carried away, and you
hmm,
may forget or lose touch with reality and who you really are. So I'm keeping it moderate. I don't want to expose myself to too many people, attachments, and all of that. Yeah.
okay. And as an independent artist in that regard, what what is your creative process then when it comes to from the moment you have an idea, like how you mentioned the song that came to you in a dream,
Yeah.
from inception of the idea, writing, producing, all the way to like releasing of a song? What is your creative process in that point of things?
Well, I don't know where to start from, but these days, you just go to the studio when you're inspired. Like today, before the podcasts, I I was inspired. I came on your podcast to watch what it looks like. Like I just wanted to know how it's done. So I was on
Mhm.
your podcast, and I think sometime last week you interviewed somebody who spoke about Leona or something. That
Mhm.
the so I went on Spotify to listen to him, and I was inspired. And at that point, I wanted to go to the studio. So inspiration can come anytime, any day. My creative process so far is me going to the studio. I tell the producer, please play me some beats. You keep playing. I just get in the mood, and
Okay.
I'm more of a freestyler though. Chance
Okay.
was a
Okay.
freestyle. Yes, I'm more of a freestyler though. Yeah, so Chance is a freestyle. When I'm in the mood to sing, I don't force myself to sing.
Okay.
So when I'm in the mood to sing, I drive to the studio and say, you know what, please, I'm coming, oh, play me beats. So any beats at all, like I just vibe. So that's the way I create my music, yes. So I
That
can
that
go
is
back anyway to review my lyrics, maybe add some more melodies, but then I like to flow, go with my mood. I can stay 6 months without recording. It depends on how motivated I am. Yeah.
okay. So do you think that comes from your background as a rapper where a lot of it is spontaneous, a lot of like what you're putting out is a freestyle? So okay.
Yes, yes, yes. I don't.
Okay, that's huh. All right. So do you have any like influences in your music, like anything or anyone that has inspired your sound?
Lately or recently
Either
or what
or,
time?
in general
Well,
or recently
I
and
like
in general.
yes, I like Kendrick. I like Eminem,
Okay.
DMX. Word like that. Those are the
Okay.
people I
Nothing
really
weird
because
about that. Nothing weird about that.
I like yes because somehow they are unique. When it comes to Eminem, Eminem is very fast. DMX, they just come with the whole gangster thing. I just like what they do, and
Okay.
yes, it's not regular like that.
Okay. And any singers that have inspired you or inspire your sound in any way?
No, I like Davido, Obio, yes, and
Okay.
I like
Okay.
Odomodo Black, OD, yes,
Okay. Yes. Now.
both of them, and I can tell you why, yes.
Go ahead.
So for Davido, people keep saying he's not good, he's whack, is this. People write songs for him. Well, to me, it's a different thing when people write songs for you. It's another thing for you to be able to deliver what is written. So Davido sings with passion. He sings with passion. So I can say, come here. When you say come here, come here, you can say come here. So it depends on how you relate whatever is written for you. So I will give it to Davido. I like him. He inspires me a lot, despite all the backlash and all of that, Davido keeps pushing. So I like that spirit. I like that zeal. His fire is so 100, and that's why I like Davido. For Odumodu, I like the fact that he came out with a very unique sound. Yes, that's one thing I admire about Odumodu. His sound is unique. He didn't come out and it's like he came out very uniquely. It doesn't sound like anybody out there. So his sound rather is distinct from every other person out there. You can't say Odumodu sounds like MI. It doesn't sound like Jesse Jacks. It doesn't sound like Ice Prince. It sounds like himself. So he did his homework very well. So those two people for now, they inspire me a lot.
Okay. All right. That's uh, it's good to hear because, like you said, even if they write for another artist, you can't deliver the lines that that other artist. It's something that Chris Brown even said. He's like, sure, you say they write for me, but can they sing like me? Can they deliver the lines like me? So yeah, no, I
Right.
get what you're saying. So I want to talk about some specific challenges that you might have faced as a woman in the music industry, and not just in the music industry, in the Afrobeats industry. And I want to know what have those challenges been? What are some of the things that you have not necessarily not only just faced but even seen?
I feel like producers, a lot of them are becoming very dramatic. So recently, I had to delete a song called Mountain of Fire. And yes, I did. I played my parts. I paid what I was supposed to pay the producer. I gave him his 50% splits. And at the end of the day, I shot a viral video with my money. I even wanted to shoot some part for him as well so that he could have something to post on his page as well, because I think he did some ad libs on the song. After the shoots, it came back like after a month that I've promoted the song, and he said that he wants some more cake from the royalties. Yes. And I'm like, oh, you didn't tell me this all along. Why did you make me drop the song, invest so much in the song, and you're coming back to request after 1 month? Well, it was a bit off for me. I called my lawyer, and my lawyer said it's a no, no, no. So I don't think they will do that with the guy. So as a woman, I think, or as a young lady, yes, as a young lady, I think he was trying to take advantage of the fact that, oh, she's a young girl and all of that, and she's independent. Oh, I think I can just play smart. I don't know what came over him after 1 month, but yes. So a lot of them, like the industry has been very dramatic, to say the least. And I think this needs to be addressed. Yes, yeah, this aspect of splits. Let people know what you want from the get go. I believe that we should, if you want it, you should be able to request for it from the very beginning, and don't look at it that as, oh, she's a woman, so I can do whatever I like. She's a young girl, no. I don't think. I think a lot of male producers try to do that with women. They try to exploit the maybe I don't know. I don't know what to say. I can't say the vulnerability, because if men looking at me, I'm not vulnerable. Then yes, they just try. They always practically try their luck. So I experienced that with Chance as well. But then yes, but then I didn't care. I was able to maneuver. Yes. So it's been a challenge with producers, working with producers anyway.
So from inception of the idea to recording to shooting videos to promoting it, what part of the entire creative process is your favorite?
The creative aspects, creating music in general, being in the studio, trying to put lyrics and melodies together. It's always very fun for me.
Okay.
I love that part of it. Yeah.
Okay. So, and as a freestyler, like I can see why that part is your favorite. It's trying to come up with the ideas in real time. And yes, no.
Yeah.
Did you have any other like women in Afrobeat that you sort of looked up to when you got into it?
Yes, Asha. I like Asha. Yes, I think Asha. I've met her once. I was very
Oh,
little. Yes,
oh,
and she
really?
encouraged me. So let me say Asha. Yes.
Where did
Just
that meeting happen? Do you remember?
yes, Victoria Land Cobham's studio. I was very young. I think I was 15, 14, thereabout. I cannot remember who took me there, But we met, she spoke to me and she encouraged me. So Asha,
Okay. Yeah,
yes.
that's. I mean, if you had to pick one, I think that's a very good example because,
Yes.
like, her own style of music is unique as well. So, like, for her to even provide that kind of encouragement, I mean, it must have meant a lot. I mean, if you're still remembering it now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I want to get before we take a quick break. I want to ask you this part. Being a Delta girl and all that, I've heard a specific song. I'll call it Greener Delta. Is there
Yeah.
any other aspect of or any part other songs that you have that are specifically influenced by your heritage?
For now, that is the only song. But I have a song in the studio that's practically dedicating or specifically dedicating to the Shekiris, not just Deltas.
Okay.
Shekiris, yes, my people. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So because I know you do a lot of singing in Yoruba as well, and a lot of non-Yoruba people, non-Yoruba artists sing in Yoruba as well. So I just like it's the fact that there was like mentioning of Shekiri Yoruba, all of that, like it like it stuck out. And so I just wanted to make sure like uh it was mentioned and that representation is also given because
Yeah.
like you said, Afrobeats is not a monolith. So Nigerians also we're not all one thing. We're not all Yoruba specifically. So
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
okay. All right. So we're going to play something for the audience real quick and
Okay.
giving them the opportunity to hear your latest single, Chance, so that they can know that uh, we're not just
Talking.
telling lies. We're giving them the opportunity to hear for themselves. Like a trial will convince you. So we're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be right back.
Hey, Charo H. Ọmọ lọ́wọ́ fẹ́ náwó. Tell them men and give me chance. Ọmọ lọ́wọ́ fẹ́ náwó. Tell them men and give me chance. Money go my way, go my way, go my way. And you know I love my way, blow my way, blow my way. Money go my way, go my way, go my way. And you know I love my way, blow my way, blow my way. Ọmọ lọ́wọ́ fẹ́ náwó. Tell them men and give me chance. Ọmọ lọ́wọ́ fẹ́ náwó. Tell them men and give me chance. Trouble them. Trouble them. Trouble them. Trouble
All right. Welcome back to the Well Actually podcast. And what you just heard there was Chance by Mofe Boyo. We're back with her now on this episode. Uh, Again, don't forget, rate, review, subscribe, share this episode. All right. So, Mofe, I want to switch gears a little bit and I want to know based on like anyone who maybe is on Apple Music or Spotify would see that there was like a bit of a gap between when you had like official music released. So what do you have like an explanation for like what happened there?
Yes, I think I mentioned earlier that I took some time out of music to build my business. Like I'm an
Hmm.
education consultant.
Oh
So
wow.
yes. So
Okay.
20 was it 2018? No, 2019.
Mhm.
I decided to build my business, like to start up a company, an education consultancy firm.
Mm.
And yes, I took some time out because we won't lie to ourselves. We need money. I need money for music,
Of
so I
course.
needed, yeah. So I needed to have a source of income. So sometimes you sit yourself down and speak to yourself about the real thing, like
Yeah.
reality. So it was time to face reality. I'm not getting any younger, so I decided to, you know what, start a business. Let it be a source of income. So that's the reason why there's been break. I came back to music officially last year, no, 2023. So we're in
Okay.
2025 now. I came back in 2023. I dropped No Evidence. I think the last time I dropped an official song was Boogie Down or Botany. That was like 5 years back or something. Yeah.
Right. So the education consulting business, is that something that's still going on
Yes. Yes.
alongside
Yes.
music?
Full time. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. All
Full
right.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means I have to amend the introduction I gave you is musician slash entrepreneur. So yes now.
No, let's leave it like that. Oh.
Okay. All right.
Yes, because for now I'm even trying to do music full time now. Like I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm game. Yes.
Okay. You're ready for the industry. Okay.
Yes, I am now full time.
Okay. So now speaking of the industry, if there was one thing you could change about the music industry, just one, and it could only be one thing, what would that be?
The fact that you recently you have to start doing content as an artist, you know, trying to be funny even though you're not a funny person. So the aspect of creating content, chasing clouds to get people to listen to your music, that's one thing I would like to change. Yeah.
Okay. So you'd like the talent to speak for itself.
Yes, full time.
Okay. So I'll switch to your I don't even want to say your relationship with other artists, but your relationship with music in general. Is there
Yeah.
one song, one Afrobeat song that you can never get tired of?
Omale, so take my pain away. That's one.
Really?
Yes.
So that if you have any, it's number one on your playlist right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Frankly.
Okay. And is there any reason behind it?
Well, I don't know. Music is spiritual. I just connect with that song, basically. Yeah.
Who's your dream artist to collaborate with?
Bruno Mars, and yeah,
All right. And do you have any other ones, or is it just that's the number one on your list?
that's the number one on my list. When you say dream,
Yes.
dream, yes, number one on
Okay.
my list.
All right. Uh, do you find that it's difficult to find female producers to work with?
Well, I've not seen any.
Really?
No, I haven't.
Hmm.
I
Do you
haven't.
do
I would
you
love to
have
work with one.
okay?
Yes, I would love to work with one actually. Yeah.
Do you have any theory as to why it's so hard to find a female producer?
No, I can't say. I don't. No, no, I can't say.
Okay. Because I guess it's also the same way it's difficult for female artists to get a foothold. So maybe that also goes into female producers as well. I don't have that much. I'm not that plugged into the industry to even know. So that's just like a theory of
Yeah.
mine.
So, well, maybe they just feel it's a man thing, or
Oh,
like it's a man thing. So I don't know, but I never thought about it as well. I know there was a time I tried to learn how to play the guitar, and
how did
it
that
was
go?
very horrible. I felt it was all over my fingers. So no,
Okay,
I stopped
so
there. Yeah.
if there was one instrument that you wish you could play, would it be the guitar or would it be something else?
Yes, the guitar because I love it a lot.
Okay,
If you, in fact, I like to play live guitars on all my songs if the song permits me. I love live guitars, so yes. But
so
I
is
can play the drums anyway. I'm a very good drummer,
oh
but
really?
yes, very good drummer.
Is there any of your songs that we might have heard you play the drums on or
There's one High School Lover, but it's not out there. Yeah,
oh okay. All right. So, is there any chance that we'll hear you playing the drums anytime soon?
will definitely.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's interesting. All right. So, uh, what is Omale the? Because I know you said his song is the number one on your playlist. Is he the number one most played artist on your playlist?
Oh my what?
on any of your playlists, Obale, is he like your most played artist when you're listening to music?
It won't be Omalay. It will be Buju Benson rather.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I like Benson so. But when you say song, um, my favorite song is So So. But I also like Buju a lot. Benson, sorry, I like Benson a lot. And yes,
Okay.
Benson should be number one.
Okay. And if a collaboration with Benson were to be a possibility, that's something you'd be open to.
Yeah, why not? Yes,
Okay. Okay. I
100,
think
100%.
we have to put these things out there into the world. Yes. Now, so Benson, if you're listening, Mofe Boyo has a verse for you right now. Right now. Oh, she even has to. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah, so I see the hot to.
Yes. Now, of course. So, like, we're talking about collaboration. Like, so how do you pick the right people to work with?
Okay, so that's a very deep question. Two things. It depends on the kind of song. There are some songs you find yourself doing, or you found yourself that you've recorded actually, and you just feel like, oh, a Davido or a Whiskey fit into this particular song. So let's go get somebody like that. Another thing is you aspiring to want to create a song that you would love a Davido or a Whiskey or a Burna Boy to sing on. Yes, so those are the two ways I think you can have a collaboration done. Um, that how would have a collaboration done? Yes.
When people listen to your music, is there a particular message that you want them to take away from it? Is there a particular vibe you want them to have while they're listening or after they're listening, after they're done listening? Like what exactly do you want to leave with your audience or your listeners after they're done listening to your music?
Yeah, I want them to be happy. So I
Okay.
want I want a situation whereby you listen to me and you're just happy, dancey, all vibey and all of that. So I like it. I like to make people happy, and that's why I'm doing music anyway, to put smiles on people's faces. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. No, that's we need some positivity, please. We do. we do.
Yes, yes, yes. That's because me, I'm a happy person. I always like everybody around me to be happy. So my music basically is all about you being happy, dancing. I want to encourage you. I want to be the life of the party. Even though I'm a very gentle and calm person, I still want to be the life of the party. So through my music, I feel like I can get you to dance and dance away your problems and troubles.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
again positivity. You can never have too much of it.
of course.
So so far in your music journey right now, what would you say are three of the most important lessons, if you have three of the most important lessons that you've learned so far?
Should I say it? Anyway, it's still with the producers. I would discuss business because everybody takes music as a business right now. So I will discuss business before we get into the studio to work. It's sad. I like to just vibe. Like I said, I'm a very happy person, positivity. I like everybody to be happy. Life is supposed to be easy and simple. So, but then this is reality. So, yes, I will discuss business. I will ask you, what do you want from before we get into the studio? So,
Let's get into some rapid fire. So these ones are the questions that just the first answer that comes to your mind for all these ones. Okay. So what's the first thing you do after finishing a performance?
whoa, grab some water. Yeah.
Okay. Just rehydrate. Okay. If you weren't making music, what would you be doing?
Well, I wouldn't say education consultancy because it's not my passion, even though it's a good one. Well, I would definitely be into oil and gas or somewhere in the entertainment industry, trying to be in the executive parts. Yes,
Okay. So you mentioned passion. So what are your passions outside of music?
still music.
So there's no passion outside music. All the
No
passion is
passion
reserved for
outside
music.
music except making money.
Ah,
Making money. Yes,
Okay,
making money.
that one is real passion. Okay, got you.
Yes, making
Okay.
money.
Do you have a go-to outfit for a music video shoot?
Yeah, for now it's my Iran Buba.
Really?
Yes,
That's like authentic.
yes, Iran Buba.
Okay. All right. I see. I mean, that's the benefit of authenticity. Like people know where you stand regardless of anything. So yeah, I dig that. All right. So this one might, I don't know if it's too deep for a rapid fire question, but I'll ask it and
Okay.
whatever your answer is, we'll go with it.
Mhm.
Where do you see yourself and your music in the next 5 years?
Well, global, God's willing.
Amen. Okay.
Amen.
And do you do you think you'd still be uh independent at that point? Will you be signed? Would it be some sort of partnership type deal? What do you think?
Yeah, of course, if you want to go global, you can't do it all by yourself, regardless.
Mm,
So, yes, there should be partnership or maybe a sign off. Yes.
okay. And I guess the next question is, what do you think, or what would you require in in a partnership to make sure that you feel like all of your like so that you feel like you are staying true to yourself and true to your music?
Give me the liberty to be creative, to handle my creative process. Yeah, that's one part I wouldn't want anyone to tap into. I like because I like to explore and experiment a lot, so I want to be in charge of my sound. Even though yes, I'm open to songwriters, I'm open to collaborations, but I still want to be part of the part of the process. I wouldn't want you to sign me, or I wouldn't want a deal that would say you don't have anything to do with your music. Anything we ask you to do, no, I don't want that. So I think I always want to be part of the creative process, regardless. Because
This will sound like a weird question, but where is the strangest place you've performed?
okay, there's this family friend of ours. It's called Uncle Oti Bazunu. Yes, he has one kind of should I say a coded place, one kind. And yes, I performed in one of our family friends' birthday, and he saw me there and he said, "Oh, Mofe, I want you to come perform." But funny enough, that's where I got my first pay. As an artist from music. Yes. So he said, I want you to come and perform. Yes, I want you to come and perform at my place. And I went there. So there was mats on the field, just and funny enough, there's this Chocolate City CEO. I've forgotten his name. He was there as well. So I performed. People sitting on mats and just a few persons, not too many people, maybe like 15 people. And they were just doing their thing. I was just there performing as well. And I even performed more than the song I planned to perform. At some point, it's everything even flopped. But I don't know, somehow, and he said, "Oh, Mufe, thanks for coming. Have this." He paid me. Yes, I was surprised. I said, "Yeah, so this is my first music money." Yes.
Huh. Interesting. So let me ask you this: do you have a city that you would love to perform in?
Ibiza.
Ah, okay, correct.
Ibiza.
I see. Okay. Any reason why?
Yeah, because well, I think Lagos is taking over now with the Dirty December thing, but it
Okay.
used to be Ibiza. Everybody goes to Ibiza to party and all of that. So I've always seen it online. The house music. So I just want because I like the happy vibe. So of course I want to be part of. I want them to dance to my song. I want to see people vibing to my song in that scenario, in that region. Yes. So Ibiza.
Okay. Uh, do you have a favorite lyric of yours that you've written?
So I have a song, but I've not written the song yet. Like I've recorded the song, but I've not released the song.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm trying to get the lyrics. Okay, yes. Do you want me to tell you the lyrics? Do you want me to say
Yeah,
the
yes,
lyrics?
your favorite line of it, yeah, whichever one it is.
Okay, I have a lot, but sometimes God the bless person where you know like.
Mm,
Okay.
mhm,
So when you dey pray make it dey fall, now that time you go dey rise.
mm.
So I like that a lot.
What was there a particular person in mind when you wrote that?
All right.
No, okay, all right,
That lyric is very old,
okay,
if not up to a
okay. So
decade. But it's the lyrics are
really,
really long.
you wrote that almost a decade ago? Ah,
A longer time ago, I think when I was way younger. Yeah. Sometimes God will bless person where you know like when you do pray make it a fall, at that time you go to rise.
hmm.
It's even a rap line. Yes.
So I at some point, I really want to go back to that. Do you envision yourself ever going back to rap, like as now that you're like you're releasing music? Is there
Yes.
a Mofe Boyo rap coming out sometime soon?
Not a full time rap song, but yes. Recently, I found myself trying to infuse rap into my song. I was in the studio yesterday. After work, I was in the studio and I did a song, and I just messed up because I wanted to rap. Now,
Mm,
what I mean messed up, I wanted to just experiment. Okay,
okay.
so I messed the song up with rap. I just said, come on, make I rap for this thing. So I
Mm,
rapped actually, yes, after a
okay.
very long time. And the rap is also very strange. Yes, but I did it
Wait, what was strange about it?
because of the way it went. Actually, it wasn't like a rap, but it was as if I was talking. It was as if I was rapping as well. I didn't even know how it came, but it came.
Okay. Okay.
Because I'll be digging and fishing and bringing over, killing it, jamming it. I'm saying this for 30 minutes here. We'll be doing this. So that's what I did on the song.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
something.
you weren't feeling the outcome.
No, it's nice. I like it. I told them to leave it that way.
So you
I
because you said
don't.
you messed it up. That's why I was wondering why you said.
Yeah, I was supposed to sing. I had a very dope melody.
Oh, okay, okay. You had something else that you had. Okay.
Yes, but I decided to just, you know what? Let's do. I want to misbehave a bit, so leave it that way. The producer was looking at me like, "Oh, do you really want to do this?" I said, "Yes, leave it."
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Okay. So we're almost at the end here. So I
Okay.
guess because like I said, I have so many questions. Somehow we've managed to go through all of them. And I've even written some extra ones because part of the conversation has led us to
Yeah.
other parts of the questions. And
Yes. Yeah.
it's I didn't want it to just feel like question and answer. It's felt more like a conversation to me anyway. What's the one moment of your career so far? So far, I'm not saying this is the end, but so far, moments in your career that you will never forget.
When I dropped No Evidence, I've been like I said, I took some time out of music. I think 5 years thereabouts, and I came back in 2023. So when I dropped No Evidence, I didn't even have a clue of what to do. I just wanted to, you know what, let's drop something. And I don't know, somehow the producer of the song called me and said, Mofe, your song is I think you have 40,000 streams thereabout. I say 40,000. How? Because I'm not. Funny enough, I just registered with BMI last week. Okay, last week. Yes, so that's to let you know that I'm not really the music money, blah 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 blah. Oh, crazy! So when he called and said you have 40,000, I didn't even realize it. Like, what is 40,000 stream? I knew, but like I am aware of numbers, but I didn't see it coming. That no evidence to go to 40,000. I was surprised. How come? I know I did some PR thing, but I didn't. I wasn't even checking. So it was encouraging. I was like, oh, really? Wow. I was surprised. So I think so far that's my biggest achievement so far. Yes.
All right, let me double check that for you.
I think over
Okay.
time, no evidence got to 60K.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So chance is at 38
Yes.
right now. Yeah.
Oh, whoa, you see? Whoa.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah,
see
but
it.
for chance I did much more promo. No
Okay.
evidence. I promoted, but I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. Rather, I didn't expect that I would have such numbers. It was encouraging. It was
Okay.
encouraging. Yes.
All right. So would you say that's also is that your proudest moment so far as an artist?
Yes, it is for
Okay.
now.
All right. So the last thing I'll ask you, is there a specific track of yours that you feel represents you best as an artist?
I've not recorded my favorite songs or my
Oh, you
best.
still
I
have.
haven't.
Oh,
I
wow.
haven't. No. All the songs, chants, are people's me just singing on people's beats, producers' beats, ready-made beats. I want to get into the studio with music heads, people that are very good musically. I mean, people that will come together. I will create my own inspired songs.
Mm,
Yes, I have a lot of songs I've not even dropped.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, I want to give you the opportunity to let the audience and your fans know what to expect next from Mofe Boyo.
Okay, so I'm working on my EP. Hopefully, I will have techno on the EP, Odumodu, and myself. So the two persons I think will be coming on the EP for now. Yes, so expect more videos, more viral videos, more official videos, and yeah.
So when should we be expecting the EP?
August 12th, my birthday.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Mofe, I really want to thank you for doing this. This has been fun. I know once the episode is released, I will drop it in the family group chat, and they will really they will really enjoy it. I can already see the comments right now. So thank you for doing
Yeah.
this, and I wish you all the best of luck.
One more thing, you didn't
Of
ask me
course.
why I chose Mofe Boyo as my
Okay. Yes.
official
So
name.
yeah. So go for it. Yeah. So explain that. Explain that.
Yes. So, well, I chose Mofe Boyo because, I used to be Little Millionaire. They used to call me Little Millionaire, Lil Millie. That was my
Okay.
music name. So over
Okay.
time, Dede Mabiaku is also a renowned musician. He was with Fela. So he advised me, why are you doing Lil Millie, Lil Millie, Lil Millie? And at that time, I've started singing. So he told me, why don't you get something, that is more relatable? We have the likes of Yemi Alade, Tiwa Savage, Simisola. Why don't you use a name? So Bubemi will not work. So I know I have a lot of names. I have Temisa. My name is Temisan. I have a lot. Eyimofe. I have Omasan. But so I was trying to coin a name, and my cousin just told me. One of my cousins just told me, why don't you just use Mofe Boyo for short? I think it's more relatable. And I said, okay, Mofe Boyo. Okay, let's try. Let's start rather. So that's the way I chose Mofe Boyo. I used to be Lil Millie. You know, I used to be Lil Millie.
Now that is something I truly did not know. So yeah, see, we're
Yeah,
breaking news here, even to the host. So yeah, I
right.
again, I I'm happy for your success, and I'm hoping for even more, and wishing you all the best in not just the creative part, but in the business part as well, because
Yeah,
again, like you know what it takes, and I just hope that it all goes the way you want it, or even beyond that, matter of fact. So, and then again,
amen.
thank you for doing this, and I
Amen.
know
Thank you.
it, yeah, it is outside your comfort zone, so I I want to thank you for just coming
Ah,
on.
yes. Well, also, I want to also say thank you for fishing me out. Thanks for having me here. It's an honor. I'm grateful. Frankly, I am.
Of
I'm
course,
grateful.
of
Yeah.
course. All right,
So
and
hopefully, I'm dropping a single next month.
okay,
So
do you have a title for
yes.
the single?
Not yet. I'm
Okay,
still trying to figure out the name. It's supposed to
okay,
be what's your P? But I think I'm trying to review the title yet for now.
okay, okay. All
Yes,
right. And you said you send us a copy, an early copy.
definitely,
Okay. And
definitely.
wherever you hear it, you heard it here first. Just letting
Yes,
everybody
so
know that now. Letting everybody know that now. Yeah. And thank you to everybody listening, however you may be listening. Please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your family. And then we'll do this again next week. Thank you.
thank you, everybody.